As part of my study, I've been doing researches about scientific spirituality. So look what I found today, which makes me sad, disappointed, and flabbergasted at the same time. Namaskar, my name is Jitendra, and today we are going to be talking about the myths and misconception about yoga and do some mythbusters. For that, let's roll the intro. Myth number 1. Yoga belongs to one community, one religion, or Hinduism. Yoga is Hindu, just the way gravity is Christian. Just because the law of gravity was propounded by Isaac Newton, who lived in a Christian culture, does it make gravity Christian? Yoga is a technology. Anybody who is willing to make use of it can make use of it. Yoga requires a practice with true dedication and consistency, and not one's membership to a particular belief system. Yoga is universal. Myth number 2. Want to have six-pack abs? Do yoga. If fitness is what you are seeking, if you want six-pack abs or whatever number, I would say go and play tennis or hike in the mountains. Yoga is not an exercise. It has other dimension attached to it. A different dimension of fitness, yes, you get health out of it, but not six-pack abs. If you are doing yoga to burn calories or tone up your muscles, obviously you are doing improper yoga. There is no question about that. For abs, you can go to the gym. Yoga needs to be practiced in a very subtle, gentle way, not in a forceful muscle building way, because this is not about exercise. Myth number 3. Yoga can be taught by anybody. Today, if you enter any major bookstore, you will find minimum of 15 to 20 different yoga books. How to learn yoga in 7 days. How to become a yogi in 21 days. Many people have caused immense damage to themselves by learning yoga through books. It seems to be very simple, but when you do it, you will see it is a very subtle practice. This has to be done with perfect understanding and proper guidance. Without this, one can get into deep trouble. A book can inspire you, but it is not meant to teach practice. Myth number 4. You have to be flexible to do yoga. As one ages, bodily movement becomes more rigid. It is not necessary that to start with the practice of asanas, one's body should be flexible. Every person has some extent of flexibility. One may begin practice at any time. There are simple asanas which will help the body become more flexible and adapt to the situation. The practice should be with a combination of strength, balance, flexibility, and concentration. Myth number 5. Yoga is all about stretching. When we utter the word yoga, most people on the planet only think of asanas. Of all the different things that the science of yoga explores, just about every aspect of life, today's world has chosen to represent yoga with only the physical aspect. In the yogic system, there is a very simple significance given to asanas. For a little over 200 Yoga Sutras, only one sutra is dedicated to asana. But somehow, in modern times, this one sutra has gained significance over everything else. Myth number 6. Yoga is only for vegetarians. It's true that yoga is a practice that encourages self-awareness, love, and connection with the world. As the practitioners become more mindful and conscientious of their actions. Many do make choices that seem hippie-like to the outside world. But yoga respects all religions, nationalities, and ethnicities. I hope I've cleared all of the misconception, and I hope you have better understanding about yoga now. You're watching Rudrabhishekam Yoga by Jitendra. We'll see you in another video with some another topic. Till then, take a really good care of yourself.